डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी.
Good afternoon, dear students. Greetings of the day. I, Dr. Chintan Waghela, working as an assistant professor at Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University, welcoming you all in today's session. So let's start the session. Today's session is for the students for the third year. Subject code is ENGM-308, Block 1, Unit 1, describing an event, picture or the situation. The components of presentation. Here all these are the components which we will discuss: description and event, the sub points, important steps for event description and effective tips for event description. Number 2, description of a picture, crucial steps for effective picture description and description of a situation. So, 3 things that we will discuss in today's session. Yes. The first slide is all about the description and event. Event description is the skill of clearly explaining important details about an event, including its location, timing and attendees. It requires good observation, language skills and the ability to highlight key moments. Some descriptions are written before the event to attract the people, while others are written afterward to summarize what happened. A well-written event description helps in academic work, social gatherings and fundraising efforts, and can also encourage early participation by informing attendees about special incentives of benefits. Next slide is all about the important steps for the event description. Dear students, when you have to describe any particular event, there are some crucial steps, and by following all these crucial steps, you can easily write event description in effective way. Let's discuss. To create a good event description, it is important to first gather complete and clear information about the event. This includes essential details like the date, time, location and duration. A well-written description should list all key activities that took place along with any significant happenings around the event. It should also include sensory details to make the experience more vivid. The uniqueness of the event and its most enjoyable aspect should be highlighted in the summary. Additionally, using a concise and engaging title makes the description more appealing. Finally, gathering participant feedback through surveys or forms helps improve the future events. So, dear students, here that you can see, you can do one thing, that by asking a feedback form after the completion of the particular event, we can easily identify event description also. Next slide is all about the tips event description, means how to make event more impactful. Always grab your reader's attention from the start. Begin with an engaging introduction first. Why? Because introduction can make them aware always. Before diving into details, use an outline or the diagram to give a clear picture of what's to come. When describing an event, cover the who, what, where, when and why to ensure all key points are included. Always highlight important speakers and the event's purpose to show why it matters. Add strong images and organize the information with headings and bullet points for easy reading. Use clear and vivid language with descriptive words to bring the event to life, but keep it concise and to point. Avoid extra details that don't add value. Following these steps will help create an interesting, easy to read and engaging the piece. Next slide is all about the description of a picture. So dear students, in this slide we will discuss something about that when you want to describe a particular picture, which are the basic things that you have to keep in your mind and you have to put in implementation to describe a picture more effective way. Let's discuss. Describing a picture help to boost imagination, creativity, vocabulary by encouraging the brain to find meaning in the images. Since different people can interpret the same picture in the various way, it improves critical thinking and the expressions. Picture description is a common exercise in school syllabus at different levels by using photos, paintings, posters, cartoons and more to help students develop better language and observation skills. Dear students, next slide is all about that we are having some precautions. Precautions, it means that while we are performing this kind of activity, sometimes what happen, directly or indirectly, intentionally or unintentionally, we are doing some mistakes which we don't have to do exactly. So here I have made a list of the activity which we have to perform, and I have also enlist the points which we don't have to do. Let's discuss. The first thing is all about that what we have to do exactly. I hope that you are getting on the screen that to describe an image well, look at it carefully and take time to think before writing or the speaking. Start with a simple sentence about what the image shows. Then focus on important details. Since you cannot be sure what is happening in the picture, you can make guesses based on what you see. Using a word cloud can help organize your ideas. Make sure your description is clear and complete. And also try to connect words to make it flow smoothly. Choose words wisely that match the mood of the picture. If speaking in an exam, use your time wisely. When comparing two images, talk about both their similarities and differences. Next slide is all about that we are having some points that we have to follow and make sure we don't have to put in implementation, or else we cannot bring a desirable result in picture description activity. Let's discuss. So very first thing is all about that if you don't understand the image right way, stay calm and take time. While you are getting the picture, please make sure if you are not getting the which activities are in picture description activity, stay calm, take your time, try to identify the picture first, try to identify the theme, try to identify the location, try to identify miscellaneous things are happening in this picture, and gradually you will identify what is the picture is all about. To organize your thoughts, don't worry if you cannot find the exact word, rephrase it in a simple way. Be clear and concise to avoiding long-winded explanations or unnecessary lists. Keep your description simple and easy to follow. Also avoid repeating the same phrases, try using different words. Instead of saying, I believe, multiple times. Next slide is all about that we are having some crucial steps for effective picture description. Dear friends, I have enlisted some points that by following all these points, we can surely make an impact in our picture description activity. Let's start one by one. The first one is all about the structure we have. Dear friends, the structure is very basic point and the mandatory point to bring a desirable result. Without structure, we cannot plan the entire format and we cannot get effective result. So, in structure, to make a picture description easy to understand, organize it first of all by logically instead of jumping between points. You can describe the image from left to right, right to left, background to foreground, or center to edges. Another way is to start with small details and move to the bigger picture, or vice versa. This makes the picture description clear and easy to follow. Second one is called initial phrases. Dear students, initial phrases, it means that while you are writing a picture description activity, so when you start this sentence, obviously some students they are getting some ambiguity, means confusion that how to start the sentence. So I have enlisted some initial phrases which can use while writing picture description activity, and by following all these initial phrases, you can gain confidence and you can write whatever you want to write in a different way. When starting a picture description, you can use simple phrases like in the picture, I observe, there is, or there is not. These help you begin with confidence and make it easier to describe what you want to see or what you are seeing. As you continue, you will feel more comfortable adding more details and explanation to your description. Next point is all about the position language. When describing an image, clearly mention where each detail is located using words like at the top, in the background, on the left, in the middle, or next to. This helps make your description clear and easy to understand to ensure the listener or examiner get the right information without any kind of ambiguity. Next point is all about the speculative language. When you are unsure about a detail in an image, use speculative language like I think, I guess, I suppose, perhaps it is, or it seems to be. These phrases can help express uncertainty while still making your description clear and thoughtful. Next thing is all about that expressing opinions. Expressing opinions means while you are sharing your experiences or the opinions, what we have to do to share your thoughts about an image, use opinion based phrase like in my opinion, as far as I know, personally, I believe, or speaking. So all these are very helpful. These help you express your views and preferences clearly, making your description more personal and engaging. Next thing is all about the comparison and contrast. Dear students, sometimes what happens, we have to compare and we have to make a contrast also between two things or more than two things. So in this situation, what we have to do exactly? Let's discuss. When comparing two images, identify both similarities and differences. Use phrases like in both pictures, similarly or in the same way to highlight similarities. To show differences, use whereas. On the other hand, in contrast or unlike. Make sure to consider all elements of both images for a clear and complete comparison. Next point is all about the tense we have. Dear students, I hope that mostly you know something about the verb form tenses, and to use picture description activity, the main thing is all about that which tense we have to use. So dear students, please make sure for these kind of activities we have to use continuous present tense. I hope you know that what is continuous present tense. Continuous present tense, it means that a particular action or the activity which is happening right now. For example, right now a session is happening, a session is going on. Right now I am speaking something and you all are watching and listening to me. So that is called one kind of continuous present tense. Please make sure here we will use continuous present tense to describe all the actions and the activities. When describing a picture, always make sure that continuous present tense used. The reason behind is that it make feel like the event is happening right in front of you. You can feel it. This helps create a more vivid and immersive description, making the listener or reader feel like they are the part of the scene. Next slide is all about the information about the artist. If the artist of a picture, painting or a photograph is known, mention some basic details about them at the beginning of your description. You can also include a brief note about their philosophy or artistic style to provide context and enhance the understanding of the image. Next slide is all about the intention. So, when describing a picture, it is a natural to start with the obvious details, but you can also explain the deeper meaning or message behind the artwork. To express the artist's intent, colors play a key role in photograph as they help to set the mood and the tone of the image. While you cannot physically include colors in a description, you can mention their brightness and shades to convey emotions. For example, bright color may create a happy or lively mood, whereas dark shades, dark color can make the scene feel grim or the seriousness. So dear students, I hope that you have understood that all these elements, all these components to make the picture description activity, event description activity effectively. Kindly pay attention all the time so that you can gain all the stuffs very well. Thanks to all dear students for giving your valuable time. Thank you.
स्वाध्यायः परमः